Hello everybody, welcome to Talk About House. I'm Todd.
I'm Juana.
Okay, today's video from an article from Kiplinger.
Ooh, Kiplinger.
Buying a house could be the best investment you ever make.
Yes.
Okay, we're not just saying that because we're jonesing for some buyers.
Well, we are jonesing for some sellers too.
But we would like some sellers, so if you're done being rich and you would like to sell your house, we can help you anywhere in the U.S. But back to this article. The main reason why we're doing this video is for the first quote in the article. Homeownership is, in fact, the largest source of wealth creation in the United States, while the median net worth of the average American homeowner is more than 40 times that of the average renter. Why is that?
That is just crazy.
40 times.
Oh
More than 40 times. More than 40.
That is crazy. Okay, so the reason. So let's start with just home appreciation, right? Home appreciation is a great way for you to grow your wealth. Your home appreciates as far as the value over time, but then of course your home also grows in equity because you're paying down that mortgage. So you've got kind of those two sources. So it's a forced savings, right? Because you're getting to pay down that equity. You also benefit from some tax breaks, for your mortgage interest deduction, for your property tax deduction, that sort of thing. Plus, of course, the appreciation of the property. So think of it this way. Let's say that you have a $100,000 property and it appreciates at a rate of, let's say, 10% a year, because I like easy numbers, right? So it's worth $100,000 when you buy it. Then, the next year it's worth 110. Well, the following year it appreciates again at 10%, but that 10% is on top of the 110 that it's now worth. So that's compound, right? So you're compounding your wealth. So that's part of the way that home appreciation helps you get wealthy.
Plus you're paying off your debt.
Yes.
Okay, in Bankrate's March 2023 Financial Security Survey, 74% of respondents ranked homeownership as a key component of the American dream. Now, a long time ago, the term American dream, I don't know if it's Realtor Association or somebody said, owning a home is the American dream. And that wasn't the American dream. The American dream was a term from a book where somebody had basically said that the American dream is living in a society where family wealth and social status is not important. It doesn't mean anything. Any person could be successful regardless of, because it used to be you had to be from the right social circles or you had to have a family wealth to back you, and you don't need that anymore, or you don't really need it. And actually, some of the world you need it, but a lot of the world you don't. But, people still think of the American dream as being able to own your own home.
Right. So it's a combination of the two, I think.
Yeah. A report released in April by National Association of Realtors analyzed how homeowners across income levels have increased their net worth in recent years and decades. Between 2012 and 2022, the median value of homes owned by lower incomes Americans climbed 75%. Okay?
So understand this. If you bought a $100,000 home in 2012, by 2022, it was now worth $175,000. Now, could you have saved $75,000 over those 10 years? Chances are that you probably couldn't have saved that much, but because of your home's appreciation, that's $75,000 of wealth that you got to build. And that's not even counting how much you've paid down against your mortgage. So maybe in those 10 years, that $100,000 that you borrowed, maybe now you only owe $75,000. So all of a sudden, you have, this, $100,000 worth of wealth in 10 years. So that's $10,000 a year that you basically got wealthier. So this is why it's so important to own your own home, because not only do you pay down the mortgage, so then you get equity, but then your home appreciates. And it appreciates off that purchase price, not off the amount of money that you put down. This is what's really super important. So if you buy a $100,000 house and you put 3% down, that's $3,000. But a year later, if that house goes up $10,000 in value, now you're $13,000 to the good. And that's only off your $3,000 that you put down. So this is very important to understand.
So I'll finish reading the thing and I'll explain what Juana was talking about here. Lower income Americans on average, that owned a home gained about 100 grand in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are very few low-income Americans putting, that's 10 grand a year in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically banking that money, okay? Middle-income owners saw their properties appreciate 68% over the same period, equivalent to a wealth increase of $122,000, so like $12,000 a year. And it's hard to, like, so a lot of people that are, you imagine you have two people that live the same lifestyle. They make the same money, they live the same lifestyle, they're spending all their money on stuff. They don't, at the end of the day, they don't have, renter doesn't have any money, the homeowner doesn't have any money. But then they wake up 10 years later and the homeowner actually has this asset, which is the house that's worth more that they can sell, and then they get a bunch of cash that they can do whatever they want with.
So not only that, but the other thing to keep in mind is that as these homes appreciate, when you go to sell that house, so long as right now the limit is $250,000 for an individual, that $250,000 that your home grew from where you purchased it, that's tax-free. So this is really awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Also, making a mortgage payment each month is in many ways comparable to contributing to a stable savings account. Mm-hmm. Homeowners chip away at their loan balance and increase their claim on the home's overall value in the process. Many Americans who bought a median value home 10 years ago and stayed consistent with their monthly payments have already paid off over 20% of their mortgage. If you bought a $300,000 house and you made payments for 10 years, you've paid $60,000 off. So you got $60,000 you owe less. So even if the home didn't appreciate value, you still have $60,000 of equity, plus the home appreciated, you have that too. Mm-hmm. So and remember, a renter is paying off somebody else's loan,
right?
Probably, mm-hmm. making them wealthy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
The largest, wealthiest group in the world are American baby boomers. They're almost a seventh of the global wealth, mm-hmm. and most of their wealth is from it's from two things. It's from their retirement accounts. It's from real estate.
Right.
So if you're young and you're trying to become wealthy, there's no get rich schemes. Matter of fact, Warren Buffett once said the reason why people don't want to get rich slow is because it takes too long. But that's the way to do it. You can't get rich quick. It's hard. It's easy to get rich slow, but most people don't want to do it.
Right. So it's like with anything else, put in the work and it will pay off in the end. Please remember that we appreciate it when you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we really appreciate it when you share the video because we'd like to grow our YouTube family. We love your comments. Please leave us comments. You do not have to agree with us. We welcome all comments. Please be nice to one another in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.